So this is way off from my usual content, so if you're not into this subject, don't worry, I won't be offended if you just click off, that's okay. But I need to get this off my chest. See, in my other life, I do this creativity-driven youth work. For the last 20 years, I've been counselling and helping young people who are being bullied, helping them to cope with abuse and navigating the dangers of social media. And so from that point of view, I've been following the Depp Heard situation for well over a year now. I started following that Umbrella guy and a bunch of other YouTubers a good long time ago now, so I've already seen so much of the evidence that's been brought up in trial recently. And let me just say, I am on Team Depp 100%. I have been since before the UK trial. However, I need to say, it's time to lay off Amber. I know the evidence is there that she abused him, that she lied on an industrial scale and orchestrated a truly evil and vindictive hoax. I get that she was willing to throw someone under the bus for her own purposes. But you know what? If you're piling in on all the internet hate towards her, you're no better. I've seen more internet bullying in my life than you'd believe. Part of my job is to stop children themselves over online abuse. You need to listen. So first, let's talk about her lawyers. Because yeah, they often dropped the ball and they did silly things, stupid things, but then so do you all the time, right? It's just that the world isn't watching you fumble your words and make rookie errors, right? I mean, even the judge said that the court wasn't prepared for this level of interest in the case. And these lawyers were not prepared for the public scrutiny that they've come under. Think about this. Celebs get media training and publicists and managers, and they still do stupid things. There are reports of Elaine crying in the hallway, multiple reports, and I'm guessing some of this is because she's seeing all the nasty, mean, personal attacks that she's getting for doing her job. And let's be clear, none of these guys are necessarily Amber fans. They're just being paid to do a job. That's it. They are not your enemy. They're not evil. So back off. So what about Amber herself? I mean, she deserves what she gets, right? Well, she's getting it. The evidence has been aired. Everybody can see what she did and what she said from her own mouth. The judgment is in. She'll pay the price that comes from that. And that's how it's supposed to work. The court of public opinion isn't needed here. We have a court of law and it did its job. And she'll likely have to file for bankruptcy. Her career's pretty much over no matter what. I mean, do you really think she needs you putting the boot in as well? As a Christian, I often ask, what would Jesus do? But if you don't want to start there, just ask, what would Johnny do? I mean, if he's the kind, forgiving guy that we all see him as, do you think he's really down for this? And speaking of Johnny, consider that the mainstream media outlets who don't want to admit to being wrong are focusing on the internet hate for Amber to avoid admitting her abuse towards him. You're giving them all the oxygen they need to keep painting her as the victim. And let's be clear, she absolutely has become a victim. Yep, seriously, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. She wasn't a victim of his at any point, we can see that, but she's legitimately become a victim of online bullying. And if you're sharing the memes, then she's a victim of yours. Because publicly ridiculing someone, whatever they've done, is 100% undeniably, definitively bullying. Trust me, I know, I teach this stuff. Justice is done in the courtroom, it's not done on TikTok. In case you disagree, here's a name that UK viewers will likely know, Caroline Flack, presenter of the show Love Island. Now, she was a rising celebrity in the UK, and when she was charged with assaulting her boyfriend, it became a media and social media circus. Does that sound familiar? A female celebrity abusing her male partner and coming under scrutiny and ridicule for it. Everybody willing to pile in on her until she hurt herself. And then it's all R.I.P. Caroline and a huge outpouring of love from the very same people who pushed her into it. I'm seeing an unfortunately similar thing happen here. A woman who every psychiatrist in that case on both sides agreed She had an abusive childhood and has had ongoing mental health issues. They just disagreed over what type, but they all said she has mental health issues. And she's been relentlessly ridiculed, publicly hated, probably has to hide her face walking down the street. And on top of losing her career, her money, her reputation, and everything else. So just how far does this go before we say she's been punished enough? How far do you want it to go? I mean, where's the line? So, let the courts do their job, let the truth be known, and let her pay the price that the law says, and leave it at that. Get on with your life, just like Johnny's getting on with his life. This story doesn't need another villain, so don't be one. Anyway, that's it. Normal programming will resume next time. Thanks for putting up with me. I won't ask for a sub or a like on this video, but, well, you know, if you're up for it, go for it. Anyway, apart from that, I'm done. Have a great day.